Hello, my name is Shelby Harris, and my presentation is on the shoe company Zappos and their growing success using social media as a marketing tool. A little bit about the history of Zappos. Zappos was founded by Nick Swinmurn in 1999. The initial inspiration came when he couldn't find a pair of brown Airwalks at his local mall. That same year, Swinmurn approached Tony Hsieh and Alfred Lin with the idea of selling shoes themselves online. Shay was initially skeptical and almost deleted Swinmurn's voicemail. After Swinmurn mentioned that footwear in the US is a $40 billion market and 5% of that has already been sold by paper mail order catalogs, Shay and Lin decided to invest $2 million through their investment firm Venture Frogs. The company was officially launched in 1999 under the original name ShoeSite.com. A few months later, after the launch, the company's name was changed from ShoeSite to Zappos, which is a variation of Zapatos, the Spanish word for shoes, so as to not limit itself for only selling footwear. In January 2000, Venture Frogs invested in additional capital and allowed Zappos to move into their office space, which is in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. During this time, Shay found that he had the most fun with Zappos company, and he came on board as the co-CEO with Zach Swinmurn. After the minimal gross sales in 1999, Zappos brought in $1.6 billion in revenue in 2000. A bit of what I hope to show you in this presentation is how Zappos has become one of the leading companies in social media marketing and how it's influenced different cultures of business and customer service, especially with other companies, and how Zappos is top competition. They have developed a system through social media marketing. In understanding Zappos, Zappos has developed a strategy of building a culture they would like to bring the right people together, and it sets and reinforces its correct tone. And they use that with their employees and everything that embodies the Zappos brand. Therefore, that delivers a Zappos customer. And that's how they get their target market. They believe spending their resources on the right people, training, and through the customer service are their marketing dollars. Like, it's more expensive for Zappos to only sell their items in the warehouse. Previously, 25% of their revenues was out of warehouse sales. They deliver items to customers quickly at no charge, and they pay the customers to return them for a full year after purchase. They pay for 100% of their employee medical and dental costs. They give their employees the freedom to constantly work on delighting customers. Simple things like this have developed Zappos as a whole. People understand Zappos. They view Zappos as a customer service based company, and they view it through their employees. Their employees are the face of Zappos. When you think of Zappos, you think of their employees, you think of their customer service. Their customer service is amazing compared to many other companies, such as their return policy. They trust and believe that their employees and consumers won't abuse the power, such as returning items for full year after purchases. That's an amazing gesture, and they trust their consumers, therefore the consumers trust the company. Competition. Zappos has expanded their inventory, including to clothing, handbags, eyewear, watches, kids merchandise, and which is actually accounting for 20% of their annual revenues. Zappos customers are more likely to be repeat buyers. 75% of their buyers are repeat buyers. They have the ability to deliver items quickly to customers. They have free shipping both ways, 365 days a year, no questions asked, returns, and they trust their customers won't abuse it, like I said before. They only offer items specifically held in their warehouse. Meanwhile, other retailers offer items that are currently out of stock, which kind of disappoints the consumer and makes them go to other companies to shop. While some may argue that this may eat into sales by not having customers spend their money and wait for items to be shipped, Zappos has bucked and trend and decided that being able to deliver a product as fast as possible trumps potential losses, and provides customers with the best experience, and most importantly, it makes their customer repeat buyers. The target market is basically online shoppers. Although they can target specific customers towards their strengths footwear, they recently partnered with Amazon, and this has expanded them to an entirely different clientele and market. This includes items besides shoes. They have different social media associates such as Twitter, Facebook, blog.zappos, YouTube, and Tweetwall. This is all different ways that they approach their consumers and get their name out there. Their Facebook is distinctively different from certain other companies. Such as, notice their Facebook tab below, it has let's be in a like relationship. They treat their potential fans as equal as their shoppers. They want to solidify the relationship even more. They treat you like a best friend. In addition, Zappos uses a strategy called fans only content, where they reveal content only after someone has become a fan, such as the fashion pictures in the illustration above. Once you click the like button, you get an instant access to exclusive content, videos, and special promotions. They've also included common widgets, as seen in the next slide, on their custom welcome tab, where you can post about their products, and comments will post to their profile page. And you get to tell your friends or fans what you like most about Zappos, which is a great social proof. One of my favorite strategies, one of the best strategies they have, is an engagement strategies I've seen, and it's called Facebook is Zappos Fan of the Week contest. They encourage their fans to send in photos with the Zappos box, or other fans get to vote for the best pictures of the week. What's great is that Zappos highlights the fan of the week by putting him or her on, or dog, in their wall image photo for you all to see as seen next to you. This is definitely about putting your customers first and showing them that they notice you specifically. I've used different social media sites to kind of follow around Zappos to see what they're doing. I've used Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I have messaged Zappos on every website, and I have gotten responses completely from every single one within 24 hours. I've also used sites such as Social Bakers and Blogspot to kind of understand their engagement in social media compared to their competitors. Zappos uses social media has been structured to fit their need for their company. They constantly have team members available on different social sites to interact with their consumers as well as their prospect buyers. Their team members switch shifts on different social sites, and the consumers and fans know them by name. Specifically, such as on Twitter. I made a Twitter so I could talk to them to see how they interact with their fans. They do have different employees come on and say, hey, it's Eric on now. And you can talk to Eric, and you can say simple things like, hey, I love Zappos. And they're like, I love you. Or you can send in real questions and they'll ask, what's your next sale? Or what's your next venture? Are you going to start having personal shopping? And they will literally answer you. It's amazing. And that's what keeps them above the competition, because different competitors have automated messages based on keywords that you send in for questions. Sometimes their chat and competitor chat, it's automated and it doesn't completely help you, and it's not that one-on-one personal feeling. And Zappos has created that in a broad level. It's amazing. They have a competitive position with respect to the energy industry. Zappos is on top of all social media marketing tactics compared to other companies and competitors. Their social media strategy secrets are being circulated throughout the nation in order to achieve the success they've attained. However, they're going to remain on top, because when you have the secret, it's there. You can't manipulate it or duplicate it. They've made it to the top. They do with what works best for their company. Even in their typical interviews, they feel that they're not competing with anybody. They're just doing what works best for them, and this has completely worked best for them. Zappos' strength, according to their company, is their reputation and not their profitability. However, their reputation develops their profitability, so I guess that's a win-win situation. Zappos loses millions of dollars in revenue every day in order to satisfy their customers in every way possible. By satisfying their customers, they're able to regain all profits lost, so it's a total return on investment through social media marketing, because of how they're able to connect with their consumers and possible consumers. They're specialized in connecting with their customers through social networking, and they're well on their way to be #1 on social media marketing. All companies should start to look at how they reflect social media marketing. I've taken the time to go on Social Bakers and compare it to certain competitors, such as Famous Footwear, which is a popular online site, and JCPenney's, which many people don't know is one of the top online shopping retail companies in the world, and they are right behind them, so Zappos is. So to your top left, daily interactions compared to Famous Footwear. Zappos is in the green. Zappos is way above in every aspect compared to Famous Footwear because, like I told you, they have different shifts and they have a company, they have like an army, over 400 people constantly able to talk to you, constantly able to have conversations with you. Their daily interactions compared to Famous Footwear was out of the waters again. People talking about Zappos compared to JCPenney's was a high trend because they constantly talk to their customers. They're constantly talking to everyone online. The thing about JCPenney's is that through their retailer, they're able to develop an online shopping experience. If you don't have it in the store, they're able to get it in the JCPenney website, which is why I think Zappos is even more amazing because they're right below JCPenney and being the top online retailer, and they don't have a retail store. A weakness of Zappos is their inability to transfer retail shoppers, which are in-store shopper, mall shoppers, to online shoppers. They need to do some type of strategy that will make someone go from in-store and say, I need to go home, get online, and get this on Zappos because I know they have it. JCPenney's retail stores, as well as being number one companies for online shopping, have that benefit because if they don't have it in a store, they go online and they get it, and they're kind of winning in both areas. And they need to be more aware of competitor companies because now that they are on such a come up, competition is coming and their profits will go lower and they may not be able to satisfy all of the employees that they have to where they'll drop in customer service. So I know that they're not looking to compete with other companies, but in a sense you have to stay number one, to stay different from the competition. Opportunities that they have is turning their weaknesses into opportunities, using billboards, using different strategies to get the different clientele and getting every aspect of clientele, turning retail shoppers into online shoppers. They can take different marketing approaches and clientele, but it'll grow to an incredible amount. They need advertisements other than online, like I said before, television ads. They don't have very many commercials, magazine clippings, billboards, any ad that'll make a consumer go online and see what Zappos is about will develop it because what they're doing with just online marketing is amazing. They could do extreme measures by simply going outside of online as well. Threats they have are rival online companies. The Amazon buyout is a threat because teaming with Amazon will boost Amazon's profit, but will it cause their own to linger? And will Zappos carry the same brand as well as it originally formed? Will they have the same type of customer service that they originally had, or will their clientele be too expansive with Amazon's clientele that they'll lose that focus? And based on my finding with Zappos, Zappos is well on its way to becoming a top online retailer as well as retailer for shoes in the world. A strong customer-based environment has benefited the company in every aspect. Compared to many of their competitors based on results of social bakers, Zappos has increased the categories that fall short behind JCPenney's and DSW with total fans. However, Zappos' 5.79 increase in fans is incredible compared to all other companies. In terms of social networking, Zappos has excelled in every aspect with a 100% response rate to their fans with their social marketing. Many key competitors fall short on interactions with consumers, which would give an understanding for their lower numbers in terms of increases. If I were to improve Zappos' social media effort, I would focus on where we fall short as a company. According to Social Bakers, one area we did fall short would be user posts. Therefore, instead of simply posting to our users, Zappos should make sure that they influence our users to post and repost to improve the company's consumer knowledge. This focus will help increase their profits incredibly. And this is how Zappos has managed to succeed so amazingly in consumers and social media marketing for consumers. And thank you. There are my sources.